welcome people to our backtesting session on gold. And the strategy we will be using is our 20 EMA strategy. Okay, so you can see currently on chart, we are on the 1 hour time frame, and price is now breaking above your 20 EMA and your 200 EMA. So there could be a shift in the momentum for a move to the upside. Okay, currently the time now is it is 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, so let's play it forward and see what happens. Right, so that candle closed there, right? It closed just above the 200 EMA, which is fine. Let's play it forward. We'll probably want to get in during Asia. Okay, if we get a strong close above, we may want to enter. So here's Asia. If Asia closes above, we will enter. Okay, so we have $78. Let's use a lot size of 0, 0.05. 0.05. Okay, we'll place our buy entry there. Okay, our stop loss is around about there. If it comes down there, which it is probably going to come down there, but guys, for the sake of interest, I'm going to put my stop loss down here. Okay, and then let's see what happens. Wow, we are currently floating $180 of profit. $180 of profit. Wow, look at our account balance. $381 of profit. Okay, I will now move my stop to break even. This is just to protect the trade. It is not to end in any profit. Let's see how far price goes. $400 account balance by floating profit. $500 floating profit. Now I will exit when I get a close below the 20 EMA. Okay. Price is still pushing. $600 profit, $700. Very, very nice. Okay, I will exit my trade here. Okay, $466. All right. Very, very nice. Look at our account balance now, 540. We started with 78. One trade. All right, one trade we held for a day and a half. Okay, so let's see where we can get another entry. All right, we will continue to play the 20 EMA. Currently price is below it. We are going to wait for price to close back above it, okay, to get another entry. So let's see. Okay, there's your entry there. All right, let's wait for Asia next day. There, so let us place another buy, and I want to look at the 5-minute as well. It should be near the 200, and as you can see, near the 200. All right, so stop loss, let's put our stop loss below the 200. Okay, and TP, we will let it run. So let's see what happens. We may get stopped out here. All right. We're currently in a drawdown of $45. I just want to look at the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes is below. Okay, let's mark out some liquidity areas where price could possibly come back to, all right? Strong chance that price may not take us out, but let's see. I'll play it forward on the 5 minute. Oh, we just got stopped out there. But guys, I'm going to re-enter here, all right? Because to me, that was a grab on liquidity, right? I'm not going to put a stop loss. Let's see what happens. Wow, it's taken liquidity there. Good. We are currently in a drawdown of $66. All right. Very good. I'm going to enter another position here. Right, and let's see what happens. Should break to the upside. You see, once you have balance, you can really start to play with market. Okay, you can really start to play with market. And you can see now both our positions are in a positive. Okay, it's London time now, and we're actually floating $125 of profit. Okay, so let's go back to the 1 hour. Wow, look at that. Look at that. And the time now there is 10 o'clock. We're getting to London. All right, let's see. Let's see. Now, generally what I would do here is I would close my first entry, okay? And then we can move our stop into positive there on our second entry. So that is good risk management, right? We got one really nice entry. We're floating $106 of profit. So let's see what happens. Getting close to New York. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Nice. Nice. Look at that. $275 of profit. Our account balance 785. We've only been in market for this would be the third day, okay, and this was a Wednesday, right? Very, very nice, very, very nice, very, very nice. Wow. Currently floating $400 of profit. Okay, account balance 926. We started with 78. So the time now is currently 8 o'clock at night. Okay, if we wanted to, let's secure this profit, because the aim at the end of the day is also to grow an account. Okay, to grow an account. So now we've moved from 78 to $926 within three trading days. Okay, simple 20 EMA strategy. All right, 20 EMA strategy. So let's see the next day what happens. Now, when price is here like this, I would wait for price to come back to the 20 EMA and reject. And remember, as price is going, even if it starts to range, the 20 EMA will still move closer to price. Right? So let's see what we can do on our next emission. Now we just wait for price to come and reject the 20 EMA. When it gets close, then we'll drop down to the 5 minutes and get our sniper entry. We should get an entry anytime now. Okay, it's coming close there. Let's just play it forward a little bit and see how this candle closes. Okay, close below, but still we are bullish. Let's see. Okay, I will wait for a close above the 200 if I'm going to enter. Okay, I drop down to the 5 minutes. Get a close above 200. Remember, price is dropping, but we don't want to sell because the trend is bullish. We're looking for buys. So let's wait for a close above 200. Could possibly happen in Asia. Okay, we got to close above 200 there. Okay, not a very convincing close, but we have some balance to play with. Okay, so we put a buy there, and then we'll put our stop loss below the open there. Okay, so let's go back to the 1 hour. And you can see on the 1 hour it's back above the 20. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we got stopped out there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's mark some liquidity. We've got an area here. And I think we have an area there as well where price just grabbed now. It's getting to London. Let's just play it forward. Here we could easily, if we want to time our entry, we could easily just draw a 1 minute bearish trend line. Again, if we get a close above the trend line, then you can enter some buys. All right, and we'll target the highs. Okay, but let's see. We have a close above. I just want to look at the 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute is looking good. Okay, I'm going to enter. Oh, I'm going to enter buys here. Okay, enter buy there. My stop loss below the last liquidity there, and let's see what happens. So it came for this liquidity here. I just want to bring my stopper just a little lower, to give it some room. Let's see what happens. Wow. So account wise, we're down to 500 USD, right? So currently price is closing below the 20 EMA, the 20 EMA. So what I'm going to do is, it's getting close to New York. I think New York may expand on Asia, right? But Asia also did not break the high there. Okay, so when we really look at it, we could possibly say that that was a resistance. Okay, and then here was a support. Okay, that was a support. If you go down to the smaller time frame, okay, now technically what we would be looking for is a retest of that and then a fall further. Okay, let's just see what happens. If it does retest there, then maybe we can get in or something. Okay, it did retest, but I moved it too fast. But it's fine. Let's see how it played out. Let's see if it takes the bottom liquidity. Always look for market structure. Wow. So you see there was a nice entry there that I missed. Okay. That I missed that retest of that level. So let's look at the 1 hour. Where is price? Wow. Insane move. So currently we're still sitting on $531, which is fine. Let's just mark a little more liquidity levels. Okay, these are just levels where we feel that price may come to. So let's see. And price, if this closes below the 200, then I think we may be bearish for the next few days, but let's see. So that did close way below the 200, okay? But because that closed below the 200, right, I think that we could possibly get a nice quick buy scalp here, okay? Just to boost our balance a bit. And I just want to see that you can see price is making lower lows, okay? But RSI is making higher lows. So there is some room to play here for a buy, okay? I just want to, okay, let me enter buys there, okay? And then my stop loss I'm going to put below that liquidity there, and then I'm going to target that last level that was broken there. So let's see. Okay, we're floating $232. Very good. I'd like to close this before the end of day. It's now 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, 12. So we had a market gap up here, okay? Market gap up there. Let's mark the gap. Let's mark that gap, okay? And let's see if price fills that gap. For all intents and purposes, we are still in profit. We're floating 200 pips to cover ourselves. Let us now move our stop into positive, okay? So risk-free trade. Let's see what happens. So market did come back and fill that gap, okay? Likelihood of stop out is very, very high here, all right? So technically I should have closed there, but you can see the entry was spot on. The reason for this back test is to show you how accurate the entries are and that we can allow for loss, okay? But ultimately, our balance is still in a positive. So let me close this here. It's only about $40, which is fine. All right. And let's see, the time now is 7:21. So it's still very, very early in the day. So let's play it forward and see what happens. Most likely it's going to come to this level there or even there. Okay. So let's play it forward. So we're getting into almost London. London probably is going to be the pullback. So price will end up right there at that open gap. Okay. See, right there at that open gap. All right. If we get a close above the 200, then I may consider buys, but it is still a bit early. If I'm going to buy, I'm going to buy closer to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Let's see. $10 to 5. This was the Monday. Okay, so you can see prices ranging there. Okay, prices ranging. So what's possibly going to happen is price will come down, grab this liquidity here, and move to the upside. Okay, so let's see. It may happen today or tomorrow, but let's see. Move it a bit faster. Wow. So it did take out that liquidity there, which is fine, which is what we wanted. Now we will look for an entry. Okay, we'll probably wait for Asia. Give us a pullback. There. Okay. And let us put some buys in here. Okay, my stop loss I'm going to put below this level here. A fairly big stop loss. But we have balance to play with, as I said. Take profit. We're shooting for the moon. Okay, we're shooting for the moon. We are shooting for the moon. A lot of divergence on the RSI. Very, very close to stop out there, but stop was nice. That is why I gave it that big stop. 167 floating profit. It should go one way. 180. I think we'll stay in for a few days here. Let's try and get another entry here. 200. $422 floating profit. Floating balance was about 1,000 USD there. But we should shoot to the moon. 1,200. 1,300. Back at entry, but I'm not really phased. It will push higher. Even if it does push lower first, it will push higher. Pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Note I did not move my stop into positive, okay? Because I want to give it max bleeding room on both entries, okay? We should see a move to the upside in New York. Okay, this day is done. We'll wait for Asia. Asia open low. If we don't get stopped out here, then we will see a massive move to the upside. I could have closed at any given point, but in the interest of holding, that's just my dog Biscuit. So we've been in for around 3 or 4 days now on these two entries. We have not gotten stopped out, which means our entry was good. All right. We're just waiting for that expansion move to the upside. Okay. Gold has been ranging now for quite a few days. You can see 1, 2, 3. 3 days of range. All right. 3 days of range. I just want to look at the 4-hour. So we can see whether the expansion is going to happen now, and I think it would. I think the expansion is going to happen now. So I think we will target that level. Go back to the 5-minute and let's see. Let's see. So 1,400 USD balance. Okay. I'm gonna let it run. Price comes back to the 200 on the 5-minute and rejects them. I may add a third entry, okay? Okay, I'm going to enter here. So 1,500 profit. Let's see. If it breaks the highs, we're going one way. This day is done. We'll wait for next day Asia. Okay, 1,800 profit. If we get 2 grand, then I will close, right? That was very close to 2 grand. Let's wait for the next day. Okay. I think a big sell-off may happen now. It's also very difficult in backtesting because you don't know on that specific day the geopolitical stance, whether it was a news day or anything like that. Okay, I'm trading purely on price action here. Okay. So price is ranging, hovering in that area, which is not what we really want. But that was a strong open from Asia there. Strong open from Asia. Okay, strong open. 2,200. Okay, 2,200. Let me close. But yeah, let me close my original entry on that one. Okay, the third entry, we're going to move our stop into a positive, right? Merely because we wanted to secure our balance. Normally I would close the ones on top and leave the bottom, okay? But now I wanted to boost my balance, so I have more room to play with, okay? More room to play with. So let's see how high it goes. And it would definitely be above the 20 EMA in 1 hour. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Targeting that area there. We'll take profit there. Oh, it's a lovely rejection. Lovely rejection. Gonna buy there. Target there. This was just a retest of that level and TP hit. So guys, 78 USD to 2,400 USD. Just trading simple price action, a few EMAs, but not using it in the way people normally use it. Okay, using my 1 hour for my higher time frame and 5 minutes for some sniper entries. Okay, and you can see the loss was very minimal. All right, let's look at it. So the duration, we went from the 2nd of November to the 28th of November. Okay, so about a month. We started with 78 USD. We finished off on 2,400 USD within a month. Our win rate is 64.2%. All right, 64.2%, which is really good. So yeah, that's excellent. Okay, profit factor 5.7. That's extremely high. So we had 9 winners, 5 losers. The worst loss we took was 27 USD. Okay, our best win was 598. So our average winners, we averaging around 99.8, about 100%. Okay, on our average winners. Average profit, okay, so average profit from our winning trades. Okay, very good. Consecutive wins, 5 wins in a row, very good. 2 losses in a row, that's okay, we can't expect too much there. Mainly buys, no sells. All right, mainly buys. So very good, very good. So guys, this was just a simple backtesting session using 20 EMA, 200 EMA, and a little bit of knowledge when it comes to market. Okay, and as I said, I did not know the geopolitical stance at that time. I don't know when there was a news day, anything like that. I just was trading based on price action and trend. Okay, price action and trend. So guys, you can see that very simple, very simple 20 EMA, 200 EMA strategy. All right, I would suggest you watch this video again. Okay, and this is a very nice strategy to use on a daily basis. Okay, obviously when market is ranging, you need to have a degree of knowledge in order to navigate successfully. All right, but that is where EMA strategy would not be the best thing to use. In trending markets, it's very good, very good, as you can see. 98 USD using 0.051 trade. You also the results. All right. So that's it from me, guys. Hope this was informative. Hope you enjoyed it. And all the best. Peace.